Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Melissa, and in today's video I'm going to try this viral recipe for some 2-ingredient bagels is what they are called, but I did not want to go out and buy any self-rising flour, and I wanted to have some flavor in these bagels. So we're going to be adding a few more than 2 ingredients. So to start, for the first batch, we're going to make some cottage cheese bagels. So we got a cup of cottage cheese, and we're going to add that to our bowl. And then we're going to get a cup of all-purpose flour. And depending on the moisture content of your cottage cheese, you either want to use a paper towel to kind of sop up some of the moisture, or just use a little bit of extra flour. I didn't use quite enough, but it was actually worse with the second batch, the sweet batch, where I was using yogurt. But they turned out great. And then we're going to add a little bit of sea salt, about a teaspoon or a little less than a teaspoon. And I also added 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And we start mixing that together and then roll up our sleeves because we got to mush this together with our fingers. I have seen a video where they blended up the cottage cheese and the flour together, but I really didn't want to gunk up my blender or have to try and clean all of that out. So I just used my fingers to kind of push everything together, break up those curds really well. And the cup of cottage cheese and cup of flour mixture makes 2 regular sized bagels. And then I got a baking tray here and some parchment paper and rolled out 2 balls. And then we're gonna add a little hole to the center and kind of stretch it out. And do the same to our second ball. So I was looking everywhere for some everything bagel seasoning, and I could not find any, and I really didn't want to buy each of the ingredients to that in a separate jar. That would have been really expensive, all just for this recipe. Crazy. But I did find the sesame garlic seasoning at a local Whole Foods, and it has all the same ingredients but a little extra. It's got some red pepper flakes and some green pepper flakes, and it's really good. I think it also has salt in it as well. I don't know if everything bagel seasoning has salt, but this was super good. So if you can find that at Whole Foods, definitely give it a try. And we're going to set those bagels aside and start on our second batch, which is the sweet batch. We're using some strawberry Greek yogurt, and I have a cup of that. And the Greek yogurt was definitely more moist than the cottage cheese. And so if I do these again, I will be adding a little bit more flour, but I've got a cup of flour here. Add that to our yogurt. And also, if I do these again, I would add a little bit of honey or some sugar. And now I'm adding some baking powder. I got 2 teaspoons. We're going to stir all that together. And we're going to do the same as the other bagels, pinch it in half and start shaping our little bagels. And these were a little bit more difficult to get into a bagel shape just because they were more moist. But we'll have to try these again. I think I'll do a short video showing how to make these ones, because they really did taste good. They just needed to be a little bit sweeter and a little bit more flour in there. All right, now these are ready to go into a 350-degree oven for about a half hour. And here's what they look like when they're all done. I definitely enjoyed the savory ones more than the sweet ones. That sesame garlic seasoning is just really good. I think I'm going to try and find a link and put that down below for you guys so you can try it. and I am probably going to make another video showing the sweet ones and just doing it a little better. Gonna add some honey, a little more flour. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.